Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Since last time, I have found out how to build. Well, I found out a little bit more than that as well because I actually had a little bit of a recording crash about 20 minutes in. But building is very important, so I found out where that is. I have looked all around, it ended up me clicking around the UI and I've got it. So, let's go have a look at building. Building, where would you put building? Would you put it as one of these tabs on the side? I definitely would. I think that would be a great place. Or maybe when you hover over it, oh yeah, maybe some building in here, maybe a click to go into building, maybe something that says that. Turns out, no, that's not how you build. You build by clicking the enter button. Obviously, right? Nah, okay, I understand it. Once you know where it is, it's actually fairly easy. But, there we go. So, I'm going to skip the entire tutorial as I've read it. So, how do you build? Well, essentially, you go to this build tab. Everything costs BP, everything gives a bonus. Some things give bonus if they're next to other things. Makes sense, right? So, if you have the longhouse next to, say, the artisan shop, something will happen. Now, if I go to... Actually, I don't think we have the artisan shop. We have barracks. So, say if it's next to the barracks, we head up here, and it says... A building to house city guards, military forces +1 stability when adjacent to a longhouse. So you get that in addition to the military bonus. All fairly straightforward stuff. It's just place down a building, and if it's next to something else, you get a bonus. That's basically how it works. Now, I do happen to know from my little bit of playing on that we want, because we have to go and see Balkan, and there's two things I want to see along the way. I was going to say three, but there's two things we want to see along the way, and we need 50 BP once we reach Balkan. So, that means we need to leave 80 BP of our 259 BP left over, which leaves us with, if I do some quick mathematics, leaves us with 179 BP to spend. Does that sound right? That sounds roughly about right. There we go. So, let's start spending. So first things first, these two slots and this thing are kind of unique in that they are not one of the squares. So you don't get an extra bonus for putting something else that benefits from them being there. So, for instance, on this blue spot, you can only put a pier, as far as I can tell. At least of the buildings we already have. You can tell that because it is blue. Now, what's the benefit of a pier? Well, it gives you economy, which is one of your stats over here. Can I have this open permanently? No. Anyway, gives you 1 economy, which would put our economy up to 9, actually. Which would mean that we can then get an economy advisor. I thought we already had an economy advisor available. I don't want to leave here, but, yeah, I think the advisors we have are community, loyalty, military... Wait, what advisors do we have? Let's just be 100% sure before we go in. Because 10 is when you're meant to hit your advisor, but I think we already have 5. So we have... Regent, which is, I think that's loyalty, community, military. So I think it's just the first 5 stats, right? No. It's the first 5 stats minus relations. Yeah, that's right. So that's what we've got there, I think. So, if we get any of the other stats up to 10, we get the ability to put in an advisor for them. That is what I think is going to happen. So, if we head back to the build tab, so there should be a way to go from there to the build tab, and it shouldn't be it should all be one flowing UI. But anyway, that's just my thing. I actually really like it. I just don't like the loading screen, but that's fine. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. See, I told you. I thought that loading screen was longer than the other loading screens. Right, click in here, enter. Right, so back to Pharos. So now you know what buildings do. So they give us bonuses. They basically give us stat bonuses for this left-hand side thing. And that's why you want to have buildings. They give you stat bonuses give you better stuff, etc., etc. Right. Do they give us anything else? It does not appear that they actually give us anything else, but I imagine the stats themselves will give us other things eventually. So, given that we've got the first five, community, loyalty, military, economic, and divine already with an advisor, I would say to maximize the amount of advisors we have, which is obviously what we want to do, because the more advisors we have, the more events that we can handle at once, and the more stuff we can get going at once. I would say that what we want to focus on... Can I move this down? Yes. So what we want to focus on is relations. Oh, wait, does it give us anything else about them? No, okay. It basically doesn't say anything. That's fine. So I think we want to get relations, arcane, stability, culture, and espionage up. Stability is the highest one because it's already at 8. So if we can push stability up by 2, we can then select a warden. Now, what does that mean? Who knows? But that's my goal. So I want 2 stability. So any of these just give stability straight away. I think the answer is no. So none of these give stability, right? At all. Right. So do any of them give stability when we combine them with something else? Well, I should have mentioned this slot off to the side. This is one which only the windmill can be built in. Now, the windmill gives bonuses to community. Now that's not stability, but it can only be built on the separate slot. I don't know why I call it a swatch. Anyway, and the watchtower can also only be built in the separate slot. However, it gains a +1 to stability when located in a settlement with walls. You see where I'm going with this, right? And it gives 1 to espionage, a stat we do not have yet. So I'm going to build the watchtower here. There we go. And I need to remember that we need to leave 80 BP behind, right? It's telling us about annexation now, adding regions to our land. So I don't care. Right, wooden wall. We will now stick this in here. That is 1 stability we have acquired. Now, the wooden wall, what does it synergize with? Only the watchtower. Watchtower affects the fort, but it also gets a +1 to military when with the barracks. What does the barracks give us? Barracks gives us stability with a longhouse. Okay, and the longhouse gives us 3 bonuses. I think that seems like a good one. So we go longhouse, and then we go barracks, which has to be adjacent to the longhouse. There we go. That seems good to me, right? So we will now get a +1 stability from that. We currently have 49 BP. 49? 39 BP to spend. Right. Longhouse works with a whole bunch of stuff. The barracks, the tavern. So it works with the tavern. What's the tavern give us? So we already have the stability we need. What's tavern give us? Tavern gives us +1 relations. Now, we don't have relations up, but it is a stat which is fairly high. So I think we also want a tavern. Tavern gives a bonus when it's next to the longhouse. Well, let's put the tavern. Let's say put the tavern there, right? We now have 19 to spend. Any of these cost a low amount. I mean, 20 might be low enough, actually, for it, but granary is 15. But we don't have a windmill, we have a watchtower. So granary is going to be useless. It only works with windmill. Okay, I think I can buy a 20. Let's have a look here. Bulletin board. +2 to bonus when resolving problems in this region. Now, this isn't synergized with anything, but it's just a straight up +2 bonus when dealing with problems. That sounds actually extremely useful. I'm going to stick that in this corner. Doesn't actually. Let's have a look here. So I know that the tavern synergizes with a lot of things. Okay. The bulletin board doesn't. Bulletin board, I am going to put it down. I'm just wondering where this puts it. What's the barracks work with? Oh, it only straight up works with watchtower, which has to be off to the side, wall, stone wall, school, and jail. So actually, we could put that there because we don't have any access to any of the other ones right now. Now we have 79 BP, which means that we can access everything that I want to access. Right. Let's head out of here. Now, I believe that we have every one of our companions off doing things. No, or everyone that we can have off doing things. So we have Amiri over there. And if I have a look at projects, we have these two busy doing things. And I don't have anyone else I can send out. Unless I want to do one of these, which we can't do because we have 11 days till we have to go to the Haunted Hill. Right. Let us back out here. Now, we have to go see Balkan. That is next step. He will become our court alchemist according to the quest. And that seems pretty good to me. So, let's go. hopefully. Now, I haven't figured out a quick way to leave here yet. I was trying to see if there is a quick way. Now, I think we just have to take the long way out, unfortunately, which is just walking out. It's an argument for having a character with longer legs, so we don't have to walk all the way, but there you go. So, hobble our way out here. All the way out here. Let's go. I actually thought, when I heard the dog in here, that there was a dog outside my window, which you might be thinking that's not so unusual. However, I am a couple of stories up, so a dog being right outside my window would be extremely weird right now. It would be a sign of the end times, I think, a flying dog, but there you go. Right. Hopefully we get a quick load, and we can head along. Yes. Right. What are these weird statues? I'd like to get rid of them, but I don't know. I also want to put something here, because this seems very weird. That's fine. Now, do we have camping supplies? I should check that before we leave. No, but we do have things to sell. So let's go to Hasuf here. And he can, hopefully, let us sell some stuff. Yeah. So, those two things need to go. They're just heavy in weight. And if I go price in descending order, we can now sell a whole bunch of our... Actually, I've dropped the long spear off, but that's fine. Oh, potion of protection I should keep. Sell the club. Anything else that needs to be sold? It would be nice if you could just sell junk. Maybe there's a better use for it later. Or maybe different people pay for different things. And you can hold off till you get someone who's willing to pay full price for your junk. Oh no. I'm also going to sell the alcohol. I don't know what the use of it is just now. So I'm going to sell it. Because it's actually quite heavy. And it sells for a lot. So, well, it sells for a reasonable amount. I should mention, I do know how much restoration scrolls cost. I went and had a look at the cleric. They cost 7,200, I think. Yeah, and we should come out around 7,500 after we sell everything. Something like that. Oh, wait, that one. No, that's fine. There is one of the powders I want to keep as well, which because you can apparently use it for some spells, which sounds useful. In fact, I think I know what spell it is. I just had a sudden mind remembrance. That's a very weird way to put it. I suddenly remembered what you can use it for. So diamond dust. Yeah, it's the one up here. I think, if I remember right, a diamond in... I can't remember what system it is, but or which tabletop system. But if you use a diamond, that can allow you to be a regent for a resurrection scroll. Or for a resurrection. It wouldn't be with a scroll, obviously. It would just be like a regent for it. So that seems like something we should maybe keep in case it's useful in the future. Maybe, I think it was a whole diamond though, so I'm starting to question it, but that's fine. Right, sell some more of this random junk. Yep. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Right. Get rid of the dagger. That's looking good to me. That's looking fairly good. We're making a reasonable amount of cash. Deal. However, I am not going to buy the Resurrection Scroll right now because, well, there's a couple of reasons. I want to save up for the bag that this guy sells. So the one that would lower the amount that we can hold. So we could actually not be overloaded in town, which would be nice because we could walk quicker. And because I don't think we're going to need it right now. Right. Let's have a look here. I just want to have a look at how much Cure Serious Wounds does. It's 3d8 plus 1 per caster level. So right now that'd be 3d8 plus 4, which gives you a minimum of 7, a maximum of 28 health. That's pretty good, but the problem is it's only it's a minimum of 7, which is kind of my negative on that one. I prefer just not to get hit. You can buy build points, but I'm not too worried about it. Now, we don't actually have any camping supplies, and we do need to buy them, and this guy sells them. So I just need to figure out where they are. You can also buy dinosaur bones if you want to use spells of dinosaur bones, but it's fine. Also implies that at some point we may run into a dinosaur, which is pretty nice. Ooh, I like that. Instead of becoming fatigued after raging, wearer takes 1 damage each round for a number of rounds equal to 2 times the number of rounds spent in the rage. So it's a maximum of 22 rounds. Right now, because the rage is 14 rounds max on Amiri, so it's a maximum of 22 damage over 22 rounds. That's absolutely fine. That could be amazing. But I'm not worried about that right now. I need to spend my money in sensible ways. Oh yeah, he also sells scrolls of Raised Dead for a lot cheaper than the cleric. So we could buy them here and be well off, but I want to buy camping supplies. It says that we've already bought 14. Somebody's already bought 14 off of them. Did we buy them? We have mushrooms. I think I used them previously. Yeah. I'm actually going to buy 20 off of him this time. Let's go a little bit overkill. That's alright. They haven't appeared in this list. I'm gonna leave because I don't know what I'm buying. I would like to buy 20 camping supplies, please. There we go. Now they're actually appearing. There we go. That's fine. Right, and we will hobble our way out of here as quickly as we can. Little quick save. Let's get going. Right. Horses, citizens, guards. But you see, I think there should be a quick way out here. Like, you can just, like, I just want to go to the main map. But whatever. Valerie, Amiri's busy. So I'm going to take Reg. Lindsay. Octavia. Christian's busy. Harem. Yeah, there we go. That seems okay. Right. I'm going to try and mix up the party just basically each time we go out. But try not to use people who are busy. Not because of any particular reason, but just because it seems like they're already doing something. Just switch up who's actually doing something. It makes no gameplay difference, but it's cool. Right. So, I actually want to set up my party like this, and I'll get to that once we set up formation later. And I think we want to head up to, we want to do this one, which is why I need 30 of the BP, and each of these costs 15 to get. So let's head up this way, get ourselves a culture bonus. That seems fine. Yeah. Wait, have we already claimed that one? We already claimed that one. Why did I need the other 15? I am not aware of why I needed the other 15 BP. But whatever. Right, let's head up to this one. That's our first one. Because we now have the outskirts. Hopefully. Right. Yeah, we have the quest to go and see Balkan. That's okay. Ooh, we have an event in the kingdom. So, I believe we actually have 2 events in the kingdom. New merchants and... so I 2 events. New merchants. There we go. Which we're going to miss. And Mysterious Cult has appeared, but we have until the 1st of Aristus to deal with it. So we don't have to deal with it until we get back. So that's fine. We also don't have to deal with it until we have our counselors back. I believe the 2 counselors are Jod and Lander. Yeah. Jod and Lander. So we don't need to deal with it at all right now. We can just head back onto the main map and get ourselves going. We are probably going to have to rest at some point along the way, but that's absolutely fine. Continue your way up here. Might try and rest here if we can. Yeah, we're going to get tired now. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Need to catch my breath.
Actually, if we can make it all the way to Oleg's without resting, that'd be perfect.
My strength betrays me.
We have a couple fatigued, but these fights tend to be super easy, so I think we can take it. We can probably go all the way to Oleg's and be fine. Right, so yeah, this is the reason I want to have the party set up this way, so we can have people in this order. That is a skeletal champion. Okay, quick save. Skeletal tells me one thing. Tells me that she needs to be on weapon set 2.
I need to catch my breath.
That's a real shame.
Adventurers call to them.
Right. Get our buffs going.
Here.
I'm gonna make Valerie bigger. And I'm going to use Shield of Faith on Reg. There we go. Move forward.
Enemy near.
Destroy the enemy champion. So Valerie should be fine. Reg, gonna get you to use Shock on it. That will also attack with his weapon. Lindsay, Oh, she should have her thing on. Just use Snowball. Octavia can use whatever. Now, I have been told that Acid Splash is better. It's actually okay for her because it's a touch attack, so that seems pretty good. Like, touch attack hits against, if I go and have a look at a character, it hits against a little bit of lower AC because it hits against touch. So, actually, against a couple of these ones with natural armor, it hits for a lot more. Because I think that touch doesn't add in natural armor. Yeah. Certain attacks completely disregard armor, including shields and natural armor, which a lot of enemies have right now. So, if we get her to use her... Well, we'll let her just decide what to use. Apparently, she's assigned just to attack normally, which I guess means that their AC is the same either way. Although, actually, she probably should use a spell because the basic attack isn't going to do any damage. We'll get her room to go walk in, but we might get him to use channel undead energy, and we'll chuck some fire at the champion. If it's only one champion, I feel this is a little overkill, but, you know, let's do this properly. It's only one champion. My god. I feel this is overkill, but okay. I may have completely overbuffed for this fight. We are going to rest afterwards anyway. It was a single enemy. Oh. That's probably the most I prepared for a fight. And that's a single enemy. Okay, well that's fine. Absolutely okay. Let's head up to Oleg's, knowing that there'll be no more enemies on the way.
My strength fades.
Okay, right. We don't want to enter. We're actually going to rest now. So, if I just do a quick manage, Harem goes on that because he has the best lower nature. And this seems fine. Yeah, intimidating posture means that we don't get attacked by anything. We could stick Lindsay on here and get her to give everyone a +1 to stuff and try and move people around, but I think this is just the best formation. I'm not going to do any buffs because we don't need any buffs because we're not fighting anything difficult. Let's go. So. Yeah, one ration. Not amazing, but it's a ration we don't have to spend. Main cook spoiled the meal, but we didn't get attacked, so that's fine. Oh, we got another kingdom event. I don't remember what this one is. That's interesting. What is this one? Merchants in the capital. Oh, the merchants have left the capital is what that's saying. Okay, that's fine. Close that down. See, it would be nice if that map that you go to there is also the world map. Like they're the same map. That would be really useful. But anyway, whatever. Into Oleg's. Rest the Oleg's to remove the death store condition. Well, here's the thing. We don't have the death store condition. We just die. So, you know.
I'll go ahead.
Kind of good in one way and bad in another. Right. Head up here. Let's speak to Balkan. Because he's obviously up at this time of night. Balkan smiles at you. Oh, it's you. Want to buy anything? Actually, Balkan, how would you like to become my court alchemist? The old man peers at you with an inquisitory squint. A court alchemist? Me? Ah, that'd be a first. Balkan finally sighs and waves his hand. Yeah, fine. Come what may, you've been kind to me. Killed those damn spiders and brought an old man some berries. I'll work for you. Just one thing, though. I need a new laboratory. Some place to keep all my bottles and ingredients. A workshop, yes. And as for me, don't you worry, I'll do my part. Alright, I should go. Ah, it took a lot of convincing. We now need to build a workshop for Balkan. Oh. Yeah, I wonder how we could possibly do... What are we missing to do that? It's a tough one. Well, maybe if we go to the world map, we'll find out. So, we now leave here, once again, teleporting away. And, at the world map, we should get the next bit. Because I'm going to click on Kingdom. Then, once we go through this screen, this is what I feel, there just needs to be a few steps in between. I don't know if we can go to this screen directly. Anyway, this is basically telling us that there are some artisans, they're expensive, they'll need you to do quests for them before you can hire them. We've done a quest for Balkan already, but that's fine. If you help them, you'll get stuff, and if you, all that sort of malarkey. But also, if you complete another quest, you get basically a brilliant piece of gear, and there you go. It's all good. So, outskirts. Let's go... Ah, yes, we have to click on one of these. Now, why does it have so many points for you building? What's the point of that, essentially? Well, I figured it out. Down here, I haven't actually gone into any other second settlements, so I can't prove it. But down here, we have access to water. So we have one water tile on our settlement. You see what I'm saying? We also have some hills, so we have a hill tile on our settlement. So over here, I assume we'll have a forest tile on our settlement. Or we'll have open plains on our settlement. And we'll have, if we're next to the river, we'll have another water tile. You see what I'm getting at? That's how I think this, why it gives you so many locations. I'm going to choose one which is right on the edge of the North Nile Marches. Actually kind of near the river crossing. Let's choose this one. And we have to choose a name. What kind of name are we going for? Well, we have... What's our main capital's name? Let's just have a look here. Main capital's name right now is Pharos, which is the capital of Saros. Well, we're going to build one over here. And I don't know. I don't know what this one's going to be called. We're up in the outskirts, so this could be Euros. Oros? Yeah, this is Oros. That's fine. Or Oros. That seems like an okay name. Right. Keep it simple. And now we have this new place. Isn't that great? So we can now enter it. I didn't do this previously, so I don't know what we're going to see, but I imagine it's going to be very similar to the previous screen. But yeah, now you see where we built. We now have it looking like this. So when I go to the build tab, we have a much different layout. So we have multiple things over on its own. We have a wall that's separate. We've got basically different spaces for building things. But most importantly, we've got Balkan's alchemical shop, which we can build. It's a +1 when it's adjacent to a tavern or a longhouse. So I'm going to build it here. Actually, both tavern... Well, that's fine. Both tavern and longhouse have bonuses. I'm going to build it here. That way we can have like a tavern here, a longhouse here, and then get multiple bonuses. That's fine. Anything else I want to build? We could build a granary and have this be a granary windmill. What does granary give by itself? +1 community. Let's build a granary right there in the corner where it's not going to be adjacent to very much. Yeah, just build it because we can, basically. Right. Back out of here. Now, by spending that means that we cannot, once we get back to this map. Is it this map? Nope, it's actually the next map down. Right. Now that we have spent the money on the granary, it means that we cannot go over here and get this one because we will not have enough BP. So, I think that we need to head all the way back down to Pharos to get our new events. Well, apparently it says we have... Wait a second. I didn't want to open that. I'm not going to go back into Kingdom. I think the new event is just this one we've already seen. We might not even need to head back down into Pharos. We haven't used that many of our... Yeah, we actually haven't used that much of our... What's it called? Of our rations, or our time, in fact. So, we have a look. Bandit Outrage finishes in 5 days. Not advisors, not regions, projects. Vanky's offer finishes in 5 days, and Tristian's training finishes in 5 days. So realistically, there's nothing to do for 5 days, right? Because the rest of these don't have anyone available, and we don't have any BP to start them. Yeah, because he's busy. That one, we don't have any advisors. He's busy. Wait, we have Tristian for this one. Ah, but we would also have to be busy, so we can't do that one. Wait. That's fine, right? Yes, that's fine. Sorry, I thought that was that one, but no. We could do this one, but it requires 14 days to solve, so we're busy. So actually what we should do is we should explore for a couple days. We should take a long route back. I reckon. Which seems alright to me, right? A long route back. Maybe run into some danger on the way. Let's see, which route are we going to take back? So, we do... Oh, we actually don't... There is actually a thing down here that we can go and have a look at. Even though we can't see it yet. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to the river and then just work our way down the river and see what we get. That seems alright, right? We could head over here and head down this way if we want as well. Let's do that. Let's do a 6-hour journey. Hopefully we're not tired after 6 hours. Do you want to fight or avoid? I kind of want to avoid enemies if we can. Oh well, whatever. We'll fight them. I mean, they're just too easy. That's the problem. So, I'd prefer to avoid enemies, but whatever. Oh, these ones seem more difficult. These are Thykelin. They're also aggressive straight away. We don't get to buff. Valerie, get that one. We use lightning on the other one. Lindsay, get the buff going, because that's something we just need. We'll get a touch attack going on that one. We'll chuck in our fire. Go. We got okay initiative checks for Lindsay, which is actually probably the best one, because she gives us the buff. Oh, I forgot about Harem, but that's fine. He can jump in front. That's a lot of damage we've done. Oh, there's one behind us. Rigonger, I need you to save me. That's fine. We will try Shocking Grasp on the one behind us. Right, go. There's two behind us. Octavia, switch to your rapier. And drastically change what you're doing.
Provoked.
Yes, yes, exactly. They're still not very strong, but
You out of our story.
this is okay. Right. She's got her rapier out now. We should be okay. She didn't take very much damage, so they must not be high level. We even see what level they are? No. But they must not be in high level, because we could kill them in, well, that many hits. Again? Oh, nice. I'll have that one. It's going off Harem's lower nature check, which is fine. Again. Nice. Got another one. That's alright. Right. So, we need a little bit of a heal. We got anything we don't need? We probably don't need the ability healing, but that is a large one. We got any lower heals here? Yeah, cast that over here. That's fine. Just a little heal. And we will head out. Right. Back to exploring. Nice, simple fights. Oh, I forgot to change our weapon set, but that'll only be a problem at the start of the next combat. Right. Head along here. 1 hour of travel. Start working our way down the coast. Well, not coast, really. It's just along the edge of a river. Not really what you'd call a coast. Try to avoid the enemies? Yeah, evade. Why would we fight enemies we don't have to fight? You want to enter Nettle's Crossing? No way. We don't need to do that. Keep heading down here. We're going to get fatigued now.
I need to catch my breath.
I'm good at that. Let's go one more.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yeah, everyone needs to rest now. So we'll have a little rest here. That's okay. Yeah, it seems fine. I'm on lots of rations. 3. That's reasonable. 3 rations we don't need to use. That seems good. So everyone's had a rest. Let's head down this way. What's Riverline Rise? I kind of want to head up there, but I don't know how to get there. Oh, we must have to head along this way. Oh, okay. This is the thing I spotted earlier. Like when I was previously playing. Okay, that seems fine. Let's head back up there. Yeah, we'll try and avoid these enemies. Oh well, we'll battle. That's fine. Need to remember to switch the weapons back. This is okay. We can do that. Right. And into battle.
Enemy near.
Excuse me? What is a Manticore doing here? we must be in a tougher area, huh? Get that bless going straight away. Do we want to get bull strength going? I think it seems like kind of a bull strength situation. Yeah, go charge the Manticore. Actually, I do kind of want to switch weapon set, but whatever. We'll leave her with the club. That's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Octavia switched her thing. Let's get a buff going on Valerie here, actually. Increase her... actually, let's get the buff going on let's get the buff going on Reg. Arm's doing Bless. We need to sit in a spell. We'll use Fire. I don't know if that's going to be effective against it, but whatever. Bard spell. Go. It got the lowest initiative. Okay. Well, it didn't get lowest. Actually, Harim and Valerie got lower, which is kind of not good. Reg gets to go first. Out of the 3 melee. Octavia got the highest on our side, and she switched to her bow, and she's getting the buff on Reg. Okay. He gets to go before the Manticore, which is good, I guess, but he's going to get destroyed, potentially. We got our fire on the Manticore. How did that look? Casting defensively failed. So he failed his cast, or what's that mean? No, wait. The 7 damage, it did only did 7 damage. I suppose that's fine. It did fail its reflex saving throw, but it also didn't seem to do very much damage to it. So let's try another fire. That seems like a good ability to use. Because that does how much? 4d6. This one actually also... Sorry, this one does 4d4. Yeah, so 4d6 is probably still our highest amount of damage. This one does more than Magic Missile, which is interesting to note. Right, where's Lindsay? Lindsay is over here. She's about to take a shot at it. That we want her to do. We could bark skin someone nearby if we wanted to. She should also have that on. Nothing else. Yeah, she can shoot it. That's fine. Shooting it seems fine. Valerie doesn't need to charge it. She can probably just hit it now because it's close enough. Yeah. Let's slow this right down. So Reg has cast his bull strength and it seems to have worked. So he's going for a hit, which is good. Yeah, he should just hit it. So it missed Reg with its attack. It has a 15 attack bonus though. But it rolled a 2. Okay, so it got a really bad roll on its attack. But Reg also missed because it is an armor class of 27, which means we need to roll a 15 to hit. Wait, and it's concealed? So we have to roll a 15 to hit, and it's concealed. So we miss 1/5 of the time. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay, it did 16 damage when it hit him. Bless has gone on. Harim? You can Touch of Chaos. I'd love that, because that will mean that it has to roll twice to hit, which is pretty good for us. Just on a last moment decision, cast it on Valerie.
The weak suffer. I endure.
Yeah, because he's dead. He's actually dead. Okay, well. That's not good. We have the money to survive, though. Touch of Chaos hit. Nice. Okay, do we have any more fire? Let's chuck some more fire on it. We might get wiped by the Manticore, which seems like a bad thing to happen, but okay. Lindsay, you blind the Manticore? Seems to be weak to these. Nice. That was good damage. The fire was okay as well. I'm on the wrong character. There we go. Keep fire on it. Okay. Missed. Harim, let's do inflict moderate damage. Right. 13 damage is okay, but now we're out of that spell. We could try like ice or something, or acid, but it's not going to do a lot. Let's magic missile. At least gives us range. Right. It was having a tough time hitting Valerie, but it's not having any more. Moderate wounds missed. I mean, that's not really the thing I want to hear, Harim, but that's fine. Why don't you try it again? Seems good to me.
I can't keep this up much longer.
She's about to be killed. That's fine. We did get a crit, which was nice. Oh no, it got a crit probably. Yeah, it got a crit. Nice. You got anything you can do here? Not really. Is this only for one round? This is only for one round. Maybe Touch of Chaos it again. This is fine. Acid Splash missed. We could throw ice at it, which might give it the staggered condition. Chuck magic missiles at it. Keep going.
Avenge me.
So she's dead. Harim's about to be dead.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
He's
Lost.
dead. Okay, so Octavia. Afraid as the next person who has a melee weapon. You're next.
I die. Free.
It's the way it didn't even try. It just walked along and went, ugh, gotcha. See you later. I mean, we have a dagger, I guess. Shocking Grasp it. Lindsay, you got any melee spells for me? We never get to use? Demoralize it? Just talk it down? Maybe I'll get demoralized.
What?
Guess
a
not.
Miserable past chapter.
Alright.
I require healing.
At least we did the most damage. We got crit and insta-dead. Of course. That is the best ending to that we could possibly have got.
Who will prevail?
No, this isn't my autosave, is it? Okay, well, we'll try it again. So, what went wrong? I'm going to say everything, but actually what went well was Valerie being at the one at the front. What was our rolls this time? Valerie got 15, which is higher than the Manticore. Valerie's going at the front. Harim is on his ye old heal Valerie strategy. So, you know what that's just heal Valerie under all circumstances. Reg, Mage Armor, Valerie. Octavia, you start your damage. We will also start our damage because we're the only people who hurt it. Lindsay, you're buff. Let's go.
Let us strike as one.
Okay, this is fine. Alright, Shield of Faith on Valerie. So she's getting a lot of buffs right now because she's the one who has to survive the Manticore hits. Lindsay, now you have used your thing. Use Bless very soon as well. Nice damage. The Mage Armor's been used on her, so she should have a lot of armor. She's at 29, which is pretty nice. Reg, now... this seems pretty good. Hit it with Frigid Touch. Try that. Harim, so you've used that. We could sicken something. Try and sicken it. Right. Next spell. That's fine. Harim. I don't think we need Bless because it's already on. So why don't you heal Valerie? Reg is about to Frigid Touch. There we go. Lindsay's just shooting it. She could Fireball instead, though, which might be better. Not Fireball, Snowball. Fireball would be better, yes, but she doesn't have Fireball, so... Snowball. The heal's coming in, right? Yeah. Although that should probably be a bigger heal. So let's actually replace Bone Shaker, because you're not doing damage, with a bigger heal. Frigid Touch was cast. Oh, now he needs to go in and hit it. Saved? Did that say? On what? The Snowball. He missed with his attack, so he didn't get to hit. Alright, Frigid Touch on it. That seems fine. Yeah, and it appeared up there, so we got another copy of that spell. That's fine. The heal went on, but she got hurt again, so we need another heal. Continue healing. We're continuing to cast our spells. Snowball hit, at the very least, so we can do Snowball again.
I can't keep this up much longer.
I'm sure you can. you know, just positive feelings, positive feelings. Maybe a health potion might help with your positive feelings. Right. Burning Arc, down to half health. Frigid Touch is coming in again. That was a nice miss. Okay, she's still alive, which is nice. Good job, Reg. How about you try that a third time? See if you hit this one. Okay, we're continuing our stuff. That's fine. Snowball's about to hit. So we'll go get ready for the next snowball.
Avenge me.
So she's down, and it very much looks like Lindsay hit her, but that's not what happened. Healing her is not going to bring her back, I don't think. Gee, will it? I don't think... Well, it might. It does. Yes, of course. That's fine. Don't want to heal the Manticore. So I don't want to heal again. As in, I don't want to AoE heal. But we could potentially heal her like this. And Reg, you need to run, unfortunately. Attack of opportunity goes off. But now Reg can head back, I think, probably. Or he can arcane enchant his weapon, I guess. What does it do? Yeah, do that. So he's done that. Okay. And accuracy.
Avenge me.
So she's down again, and she's not dead though. Alright, Reg is back in. Harim, instead of healing her, why don't you heal yourself? Right, we have more magic we can chuck at it. Lindsay, more snowballs. Also turn on that. Not that you're attacking with your weapon, but turn on that. Is it still I thought it was still attacking Valerie for a second. I thought that was very mean-spirited of it. Right. That's okay. Magic missile hit. Reg, hit it.
For me.
Have you tried hitting it with an ability? How about Frigid Touch? Have you tried that one yet? You know? Maybe it'll work this time.
The weak suffer.
Run.
I
Run,
endure.
Reg. Run. He's dead. Okay, well. Kind of got the feeling that was going to happen. What is that movement? That is crazy. Run. Magic missile. Come on, magic missile.
Me, please.
Magic missile. So she got teleported. Harim is dead because I think he got trampled or something. How did Harim die? He died way later. Whatever. Guess it just hadn't registered yet. You know, a Manticore for 4 members dead in the party? That seems suboptimal, I'd say. Let's maybe reload in the wilderness. And maybe if we see a Manticore, run like hell. You know? Just thoughts that I'm having here about Manticores. We just had a rest, so, where do we want to go? Well, I think we want to quick save the game and end the episode here. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.